Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. This is Stock Drop and Roll for March 27th. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to stall a couple more seconds while Pierre finishes that sip. All right, Pierre.
Oh, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. So we've got a robust stock report this week because there was a lot of movement, a lot of change. So like we said, we're not going to do this every week unless it's warranted. And this week it is warranted because there was definitely some changes out there. So let's get started here, guys. Coming in dead last. Yeah. So now they've evolved. JustFitted has evolved. And Jason put it best earlier as we were kind of discussing where this should fall. Jason said, now they're not only stealing, now they're stealing bad designs. Jason Mead, elaborate.
I mean, if you go back and watch our week in review video, you can see that, yeah, they copied a lot of designs again. I think they had a couple originals in there, but there really wasn't a good hat in the whole lot. So it's just, I mean, if you're going to, yeah, I can, yeah, we're not even going to get in the copy.
If you're going to steal, right?
Steal from the best of the best, right?
Steal from the best house on the block.
Yeah.
Right. If you're going to be a cat burglar, right? You burglarize the best home on the block, right? You don't go to the trailer park. You don't go to the trailer park. You
don't rob a bank to pay your phone bill. You know what I mean?
Damn straight, Andre.
Like he stole copper pipes. It's like he stole copper pipes from like a construction site, you know?
Well, that's actually pretty lucrative.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty lucrative.
That's a pretty good thing to steal. If you're gonna steal something, copper piping might
like it's like he stole dirt from a
yes, Leon. That's more like it.
Leon, going to the biggest house on the block, and all you're stealing is a garbage can.
Yes. Yes. Now you're talking, Jason Mead. Leon was talking about a very lucrative business.
So, hey, if you steal one of the most expensive metals.
We don't advise you to steal for.
Yeah, no, don't steal anything.
Now Leon's worried about the repercussions of suggesting someone steal copper pipes. All right.
I don't think you should steal garbage.
JustFitted, you've earned the moniker of worst cat burglar of the century. Let's move on. Andre, I know this is one of your favorite topics, and it's also Leon's ex-binky. So let's let you two kind of debate this one. Why is well, not really debate. You guys are aligned on this. Why is Ecap City rated down, and why are they second to last?
Because they dropped that doo-doo ass purple Baltimore hat. Nah, but honestly, Ecap City, man, you guys has been dropping some doo-doo. A lot of it has just been kind of very not thought out. Just doing a lot. I mean, you guys at least got wicked fast shipping. I'll give you that. But just the designs lately have been super lackluster, man. Honestly, it's time for you guys to kind of revisit the drawing board, revamp some of the designs that you're dropping, think them out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe bring back some old designs that worked for you.
That would be awesome.
But like, God damn, man, stop dropping that shit you've been dropping. Stop, drop, and roll that shit the fuck in the trash can.
Wow, I like it. I like this energy, Andre. I like it.
Yeah.
Now let's now segue into Leon. So Leon usually likes to tell us about how much he used to love Ecap City and he misses the old Ecap City. Leon, do you want to take us down another trip on memory lane, or are you okay with what Andre just said?
I think he hit the nail right on the head right there. But just another note though, that floral Mets super pink one was other than that, yeah, it's whatever he said.
Leon, I want to thank you too for one other thing, buddy.
So
wearing a Red Sox hat this evening.
Like that.
Thank you.
Bodega. Shout out Bodega. Size 8.
Thank you, Leon. We're familiar with your size, Leon. All right, next up.
Bodega's listening. Size 8.
Whoa.
That's a Jesus Christ.
That was some kinky ass shit, Pierre.
What?
So nothing.
Uh-oh. I don't even know what I did.
I
said I'm familiar with your size, Leon.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, pervert. Let's move on.
For you, Caps.
For you, Caps is a down rating. You guys mind if I take this one?
It's all you.
Or-
Go
Ray.
ahead, bro.
For you, Caps basically put together one of the most an ill-advised collection of all-star game crossovers with just absolutely zero connection. I mean, you had a Seattle Mariners one, a Red Sox one. I mean, these were terrible caps, guys.
Yeah.
I do listen, I really do like For You Caps. I do. I love the store. I love the people in there. And I know I certainly don't want this to come across the wrong way, but those hats are crap. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
In the recent trend, this was an off week for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week's better.
I don't think there's anywhere to go but up from that week.
Yeah.
All right.
He ain't lying.
Next up, Lids. I think it's fair to say Lids has a down rating right now because nothing new has really popped up other than a couple of little extras like kind of dribbling in, and then the paisleys, which are really everywhere at this point, right?
Right.
But
Fade collection, that weird fade collection.
oh god,
The gradient collection. Yeah,
that's. But listen, there's still going to be some of that, right? Because they're still catering to, I guess, people that would like those. But I'm not a fan. Any other thoughts on Lids, guys?
Just same. Just lack of dropping stuff. I know they're gearing up to kind of drop some bigger stuff towards the beginning of the summer. Hopefully they come out with some good new fresh designs. Shit like that. Really,
Totally.
Right now it's kind of a downtime.
Yeah. I know they were bragging about like how many units they moved, but they not directly related to them, but kind of related to them. A lot of them went on sale in the Macy's, 30% off. So that was kind of cool. I went back and doubled up on. Got a bunch of the ones that I didn't have to get at full price, so that was pretty good.
That's good. That is good. All right, next up, Exclusive Fitted. Who wants to talk about Exclusive Fitted, fellas?
I will. I feel like Exclusive been doing decent stuff. Honestly, I feel like recently they've been working on their pictures. That is one thing that I feel like has kind of shifted them in my mind a little bit. I kind of feel like with their new pictures, a lot of their stuff looks a lot more visually appealing. Shit that I would be more interested in purchasing, stuff like that. But overall, I think that it's pretty fair assessment that they kind of stay middle of the road. They drop some decent stuff this week, nothing crazy. Drop some undecent stuff this week, but it happens. I feel like they've been consistent, and recently they've been dropping a decent amount of decent shit.
Yeah. Nah. Well put, Andre. Well put. Next up, guys, on the list, we've got Hat Heaven. Hat Heaven's a hold, but I'm gonna tell you guys, this week's about to blow up.
Yes, sir.
So Monday, if you didn't see the video already, we did a video that kind of unveiled all the stuff that's coming out Monday evening. And it's full of good grays, man. Good grays, great designs, nice classic stuff. Some old on-field stuff without the new era flag. I mean, there's some good stuff out there coming from Hat Heaven on Monday. So they're a roll right now, but wait till next week.
And if people are asking why we still have them so high on the list, it's because they still do weekly restocks. Like they dropped 80 restocks just this last week, all 9 of the Cleveland Wahoos that they've ever carried. So they're still pumping out a lot of hats, just not new styles. So but next week though, watch out.
Yep, well put, Jason.
Sure.
All right. Toppers. So Jason, why don't you take toppers for us?
Yeah, toppers had a pretty busy week. There's like 3 or 4 different drops. They were the first ones to give us the light blue paisleys, at least access to directly to the States. And he's really been putting together some clean, nice colorways of some classic caps. So, and there's more of that stuff to come. I know he's got a lot of minor league stuff in the pipeline too. He's doing some good stuff. So that's why we got him up and up towards the top of the list.
Nice. All right, next up, Sports World. Leon, we were talking about this earlier. really, Sports World had some stuff released today, some black and reds that look really, really sharp. The rest of the week was okay, but nothing really spectacular, right? And not the same velocity that we're used to from Sports World over the past couple of weeks. So they're a roll right now, but honestly, I do like what they dropped today. I think we can all attest to some of those were very strong caps. They're a hold. I'm sure something's on the horizon with them. I'm sure of it. I think there's some more of their NHL kind of crossover MLB caps coming soon.
Yeah.
One hack I figured out, I was freeze framing the store during the vlog, and I saw a hat. Very responsive on IG, and it wasn't on their website, and they allowed me to buy it. So shout out to Sports World.
Nice. All right. Number 2 this week is Hat Club. Hat Club is up. I mean, I think they're really riding the power of the J Tips caps that dropped today, or Saturday. But I think those algae caps were like, all right. Well, okay. I guess they're all right.
Yeah. That's fair.
But then some of their other stuff was good, right? They had some other stuff that was pretty good, some classic stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, they restocked some of their more popular hats at Houston, Sky Blue and Pinky. That's like the third time they've done that, and all the Sky Blue and Grays, like the Marcy hat and the Dodgers sombrero, and they brought some retro minor league stuff out too this week, which was nice to see.
Yeah, it was a good balanced week from them, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I do. What did you say, Leon?
You got Chamuco in there.
Yeah. Hillside too. Was Hillside last week?
Hillside was last week. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a sharp hat, man. That was a sharp hat. Yeah. All right. Number 1 this week. MyFitteds. And this isn't because they sponsored the show this week. 2 fantastic collections. One released in totality, really, and that was the Magic Treehouse. And then they ended the week strong by releasing 4 of their off-whites, with 7 more on the horizon this week, along with a bunch of other things. But listen, that Magic Treehouse collection is impressive.
Yeah.
We don't want to keep beating a dead horse, right? Because we've been talking about this and talking about this and talking about this, but those were fantastic. And the off-whites that they released at the end of the week being Milwaukee, Chicago, Cleveland, right? And what was the other one? Oakland. Those 4 end of the week pretty strong. So they still got the Detroit one on the horizon and a couple other bangers on the horizon, but they had a strong week, man. I mean, out of those 9 hats that released, right? None of them are bad.
I was just thinking, I'm trying to think back to the last not good hat MyFitteds has done, and I can't remember one. I'm sure that,
and I think even
when it's just been a while.
No, you're right, Jason. And even when there is one that may not be aesthetically pleasing, when you hear the story behind it, you're like, wait a second, that makes sense now. Yeah, I think the storytelling changes things.
It does, for sure.
Because if you looked at, there are some hats they put out, and it's still rare, but there are some hats they put out. You look at it, you're like, wait a second, what is this? And then they tell you a story, and you're like, holy shit, wait a second. Yeah, you're right. You're about to grab one. The cereal cap, the Apple Jacks.
The Apple Jacks. I mean, I can see why this would not be appealing to some people, but when you connect it and put it up next to an Apple Jacks box, you're like, oh, I completely get it.
Yep.
I had a word. I don't know where I wrote it at, but it's inspired design, and I think they're by far the best shop at doing that right now.
Yeah, we always talk about John Jay, right? But I just want to wrap up by saying, don't forget about the other 2 guys that are involved in it, Kenny Lou and Codename Benzo, the young dude. I think, there's a good mix. It's good to have a 17, 18-year-old kid helping you out with some of this stuff too, because they're grounded in the culture in the now, right? And then you got guys like John Jay and Kenny Lou, who are more my age, that are kind of a mix, in the past, but also in the now. And I think when you leverage that kind of age diversity, when you're designing something or creating, it ends up doing fantastic things for you.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing right now. So shout out to them, MyFitteds. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for sponsoring the show, and thanks for creating some great and, like Jason said, inspired designs with the nice diverse team that you put together. I just want to make sure John Jay is fantastic, but he does have other folks kind of in the mix with him. You know, he's the head man, but there's two guys that are also kind of helping out in that process. So with that, this was a fantastic week in hats, guys. I would say. We wrapped up another strong Views in the Vault week where we probably gained another 300-400 subscribers, right? I mean, this just continues to grow. And I want to take this time to thank all of you for all of your hard work, and I mean that genuinely. All of the hard work that you guys put in to helping create this, because we're in a very strong place right now, and without all of us together, this wouldn't be happening. So with that,
thank you, Pierre.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate it. This is even though we have moments where it's hard or we're like, oh God, we got to film one more thing. We keep moving, man. We keep moving. Look at Andre, man. He's got bags under his eyes. I've been up since 4 a.m. We're all ready to go. Leon actually woke up at a normal time today. He messaged me at 7 o'clock. And that's because he went to bed at a normal hour. It's crazy.
Yeah, like, what do people do at 7 o'clock? It's weird, right?
Yeah. So you messaged the one guy who's always up at 7 o'clock, and I helped you understand what was going on. That's the sun you're seeing, Leon.
Like,
that's the sun you're
go
seeing.
eat breakfast for once.
Yeah, go eat breakfast, man. Get yourself a bowl of Fruit Loops, right? But with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys check out our podcast, available on all streaming platforms. Shout out to our sponsor this week, MyFitteds. Until next time, stay fitted. We will catch you guys soon. We out.
See you, everybody.